Video is over topic 31, number 6. So we're going to, we have information about a vehicle, in this case, the value of a vehicle. We're going to write a function and then use that function to make calculations. So when we're writing this function, a of t, we need something out here. We need the c and the b, basically, or the p and the 1 plus r. So we have something out here. I'm going to put parentheses. So we have the change factor. So initial value here. That's the easy part. That's the 32,665. In here is going to be the change factor. And then we'll have the t power. But the change factor, it is not 11%. It is not 0.11. It has to have, when you're writing an equation, you have the initial value, and then it's always going to be a 1 to start with. Super important. Super important. Then you have to figure out, all right, is it going to be plus or minus? So let's look. So you see this big word here. You don't need to know it or know anything about it. If you do, that's great. It depreciates. It's a accounting term. Recognize that that is describing the change. So regardless of what the word is, it's something by 11%. That word is describing the change. Then all you need to do is look at those first two letters. DE, it is going to be a decrease or a decay. Notice those also both begin with DE. So it is going to be a minus 11% in decimal form, 0.11. So this would work. It could also be A of t equals 32,665, bullet little multiplication thing, 0.89 to the t. If you go ahead and do the subtraction, you could also do that with parentheses. You could not do the bullet and then the 1 minus 0.11 with no parentheses. That would not work, so don't do that. Make sure the t is, again, the exponent. It is not just down on the same level as everything else. And that's the function. So estimate the value after 5 years. We're plugging in 5 for t, 32,665 times, I'll just go and use the 0.89 to the 5th power. $18,240. Etc. Around the nearest dollar, so $18,240. For 8 years, same thing, just put an 8 instead of 5. Now, if I use the 1 minus 0.11, again, have to have parentheses there, including in the calculator, so I can do the 32,665. If I just do times 1 minus 0.011 to the 8th power, it's going to give something that doesn't make sense. It's basically coming back with the same thing it started with. That's no use. 32,665 times parentheses 1 minus 0.011 and parentheses, and then the 8th power, and it comes out with something that makes sense. 12,858.867, etc. It's going to round to $12,859.